Guys. All right. You know how I was talking about adrenaline is probably one of the best feelings. I changed my opinion. The best feeling is the feeling of being so proud of yourself, of achieving what you've always dreamed of. That is the best feeling. And I'm not gonna rant about that. Someone can hate on me. No, nobody can, because it's like, it's me. I'm saying this for me. This is my feeling. This is the best feeling I felt, and I never knew I could feel that feeling until just recently. After I streamed, that was when it really hit me, and was like, wow. I I really did achieve what I dreamed of 3 years ago when I was not a very happy person and not in a good place. I basically proved my past wrong. I proved that there is something in the future, and you just have to work for it. You have to, like, really, really work for it. Be dedicated and don't give up. Because if you give up, then why are you even trying? I, I, I don't know, man. All the people around me, everyone I know now, and all the videos I've made in my YouTube channel, this was literally a dream come true just a couple years ago. And I somehow managed it. And my dream wasn't to get monetized. No, that was never my dream in the first place. Of course I love money, but that was not my dream. It's the fact that I'm able to come and make these videos for people that enjoy it. And they they care about the videos, they care about me, they care about, all types of people. And that's the one thing that makes me so happy. I'm able to make other people smile. I'm able to make other people happy with whatever's happening. Even if they're going through the worst times, I'm able to make them smile, because in the end, they end up forgetting about the negativity, or they end up, being like, hey, life is not as bad as it really seems. I just need to, I just need someone to, watch for a minute, get away from that reality for a second. And I'm so glad I could be, someone's, reality remover for a second, get them to be happy. And my entire goal of my YouTube channel, like, literally my entire goal was to make people smile and make people really, like, realize that there's more to life than just what they think. There's so much more. Even though it may seem like there's nothing, there's really so much you can do. There's so many things you can do. And that's, doing the YouTube really helped me realize that too. Because before I was like questioning it. I mean, now it's been helping me realize that, like, wow, there is more to life. There's something even more. There's reasons to still do stuff. There's still, like, there's so much stuff. Even though one day we're all gonna, be gone and nobody will remember. Yeah, that's a harsh reality, but at the end of the day, maybe you can impact someone's day or someone's life in a different way. It doesn't have to be the entire world. It could be just one person. Because one person's going to always remember you. Always. And I'm sure that one person's going to keep talking about you. It doesn't matter. Right? And I don't know. It makes me so proud that I'm able to do just this for the fun of it. Just the fun of it. And people are able to enjoy it with me. And I'm not alone in it. And all the people I have connections with right now, such as my family, my friends, I could not be more grateful. And I want to say the biggest shout out to my homie, because he really, really helped me in a lot of it. And he helped me open my eyes and open my ears even more than ever. Because before, I thought I had them really open, but he helped it even more, to the point where, like, it really helped me realize that life isn't a narrow path. It's millions of different paths you can take. It's not just one path. It's millions of different paths. You can do whatever. You can pretty much do anything. It doesn't matter. Just don't let the things hold you back. Don't let people hold you back. There's so many things you should not let you hold back. And I'm so lucky to have my homie Tan Man, because this dude, I will, go and tell him, like, yo, bro, I got this now. You know what he tells me? He's like, hell yeah, that's awesome. He gets excited for me. He celebrates with me. He doesn't just like, oh yeah, that's cool, whatever. No, he celebrates with me. He's like, yo, bro, that's actually cool. And I could not have been more lucky for that, alright? I will admit it. I could not been more lucky. And, well, I have a great family, so I love my entire family. They're great. They're all supportive. They always ask, oh, how many subscribers you have? Oh, what's this? They always ask me. And the people I've met online, just all the freaking new people that I've met online, great people. I never thought I would meet so many great people, because each one of them helped me realize something new and helped me in some sort of way. But the biggest of them all was my bro Tan Man, because he really, really talked to me about stuff. He always drilled stuff in my head to be like, hey, look, you got to see it from other people's perspectives, and you got to be able to put yourself in their shoes, and such. I'm always learning new stuff from him, and it's great. I'm sure I'm teaching him stuff too, but he doesn't really say it because he doesn't need you. I don't want him to have to tell me that. I don't know. Yeah. Where I am right now is a dream that I never knew would be possible. I always thought this would be just like, oh yeah, it's not real, because I still remember the day I quitted working to try to do YouTube and Twitch streaming or whatever I could do. I literally still remember that day. And do I regret it? No. Not at all. Because that was a choice I made then. And when I quit it, I was doing, Twitch streaming. And I didn't enjoy it. I stopped and I was like, okay, this isn't fun. And then I stopped in all. And then, one day I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start a YouTube channel again. Alright? Just a YouTube channel. I'm not going to get on Twitch or anything. And once that day started, I never wanted to stop. So once that started, I started posting game content. Then I was like, okay, this isn't, like, fun. Then, one day, I was sitting with my mom, we're chatting or whatever, and, she gives me an idea, what content, I feel like there's so much more you could do, and I'm like, I don't know, doubting myself. And she was like, well, why don't you, she let me figure out things and was like, hey, you can do this and this and this. And then, I started talking about it, and then she was like, you could make a video about, yourself and explaining your deaf life. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, I could. So, that day and forward, after that one video, I immediately was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go all in this, and if it doesn't work out, then I guess I'm going to freaking go with society and just be not, and be not as happy. And I almost thought about just doing that, but then I was like, no, there has to be something, there has to be something worthy that I can, get out of this. And, well, where I am is where I realized that I found out what was so worthy of the time. It's the fact that people, all types of random people that I don't even know, never met in my life, come to my videos and watch them for the fun of it. And there's even probably some that watch it because, they have a harsh reality and they want to, watch my videos to get out of that for a minute, And there's even probably some people that just want to be able to smile again. Because the society right now is it's all over the place. I will be honest, it's all over the place. And so my intention of my videos is to, make people feel something again, Even if it's like strange or whatever, I just want them to be able to feel something again. I want them to get back on their feet and be like, hey, you got this. Give them a little pat down. Be like, hey, you got this, okay? Come on. Give them a little shoulders on the pat, pat them off and be like, hey, I know you had a hard fall, but you can get back. You can get back up and, start again. It's okay to restart. It's okay to, have mistakes. It's okay to have failures. You can get back up, and it's okay to keep going and smiling and being happy, even if you're failing every day. Because I'm always thinking in my head, oh, I'm probably failing this and this and this. Of course I'm failing things. Of course I'm doing terrible in certain things. But no matter what, I kept on going because I realized that there's really a lot. There's a lot of things you could do that's different. You can learn from the failures, then improve, and keep doing that over and over. And that's what I've done with my life. And it's gotten me to where I am, and I could have not been more proud of how much dedication I put in I could not be more proud of putting so much dedication to something that a lot of people would find a waste of time. I'll be honest. A lot of people find it a waste of time. Or they just don't have the dedication. And I am so glad I was able to, find that dedication to keep going. Even if I was getting 0 views or doing terrible. But even then, I started, switching my mindset to, hey, 5 viewers or 5 views is insane, because 5 different people watch my video. Oh, 10 different people watch my video, that's crazy. Oh, 1 person watched my video, that's crazy. Because that person probably enjoyed it, they probably got affected, in a good way, whatever. I always look at the positives, because once you start looking at the negatives, it ruins your entire perspective on life. So always look at the positives, even if it's the worst thing ever, I always try to look at the positives. Such as maybe a loved one, a really close loved one passing away. You just have to, you have a loved one pass away recently, and you wanna be looking at you probably will look at the negatives a lot and be like, oh, I wish they didn't, pass away or whatever. But instead, try looking at the positives and be like, hey, you know what? They're probably struggling with this. It's probably best that they were to go. It's probably best that they are not here anymore. It's probably best of this and this and this. You think of the positivity and think of like, hey, there's a reason this happened. And that's it. I don't know. But, I mean, some of you guys might not be able to do what I'm able to do with, like, looking at the positivities. But try it. I mean, just try it. Even if you don't think you can, just try it. Because at the end of the day, you will probably have such a different perspective on life very quickly. And you'll also realize that, whoa, like I could really change my life around in a 360 in like 2 seconds if I wanted to. And obviously that 2 seconds and can take a lot of time, you know? It seems like 2 seconds once you get there, but it takes a long time, you know? Because everybody else sees it as 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, they're already freaking doing this. That's crazy. But to you, it feels like years. It feels like so much work. It feels overwhelming a lot. But you don't have to let that affect you. You can be like, no, I was able to manage this, and I'm proud of being able to manage this and be where I am. Even if my life seems the worst, I was still able to manage such dedication to whatever. I was able to keep confidence in whatever. I was able to work on stuff. I was able to do anything. And obviously, you know, you might have haters, you might have whatever. But those guys don't see what the real work is. You know, they don't see the behind the scenes. They never see that. They only see the outside being like, oh yeah, you got, a million views. You know, you didn't even work for it. They don't see the behind the scenes. They don't see the stress. They don't see whatever. And that's good. You know, I feel like that's a good thing, but you should also be able to talk to people, whoever you can. You know, talk to someone about it if you need to. But at the end of the day, you just got to be able to believe in yourself and be able to have that belief in things that don't even seem possible. You know, you gotta be able to believe in yourself as much as you can believe in whoever or whatever. You gotta be able to believe in yourself so much. Wow. This is 17 minutes long. Jeez. Okay. I better end the video. My point is, I'm so proud, and I believe you guys can do the same thing. As long as you can believe in yourself and you're able to, you know, take a positive look on life. Don't look at it as negative, because once you start looking at it negative, it's going to ruin your life. I will be honest, it's going to ruin your life once you start looking at the negatives way more than the positivities. Obviously, you know, it's good to put in some negatives to, you know, give you a reality check. But always let the positivity overwhelm that negativity, because then you kind of just forget about the negativity. You just forget about it. Because I'll be honest, I've had negativity and I forgot about it. I absolutely forgot about it because I put so much positivity into my life to try to, you know, fight back, and it worked. You know, I was able to, you know, make it so I could look on life differently and actually enjoy it and actually believe in something. And, well, here I am, making this video explaining that you really, really can do anything. You just have to believe in yourself. You really do. Anyways, I love you all, and thank you guys so much for the support. I would have not been here if it weren't for you guys. And I love you all. And thank you guys so much again. And don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, you might as well if you've gotten this far. And also join the Discord. You know, I'm going to try to do live streams with it. Or, you know, doing stuff in the Discord while I'm streaming or something. Yeah. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you guys so much. And peace.